Aura farming is happening in Genshin. Flins, the upcoming character in version 6.0. Let's take a look at his kit and see what's really going on. Is he actually farming damage, or did he sacrifice his entire kit just to become an aura farmer? But do keep in mind, this is the very first information we've gotten, so everything is subject to change before the official release. Keeping that in mind, Flins hails from the region of Nodcry and is affiliated with the mysterious organization known as the Lightkeepers. He makes his first appearance in the Song of the Welkin Moon teaser, Moonlit Ballad of the Night. As an upcoming Electro Polearm user, his kit revolves around the unique Shadow Flame mechanic and Lunar Charged reaction. He focuses on reaction damage, moon phase synergy, and stance shifting combat. For his normal attack, he performs up to 5 consecutive spear strikes, which I would say looks similar to Zhongli's attacks. But his 5th one is similar to Raiden's 4th hit. His charged attack consumes a certain amount of stamina to perform a forward spear throw, kind of like Candace. Now moving on to his elemental skill, Ancient Rite Arcane Light. Flynn summons forth the ancient power concealed within his lamp, and switches to his manifest flame form. This form has the following characteristics. Flynn's normal and charged attacks deal electro damage that cannot be overridden by other elemental infusions, and he is also unable to perform plunging attacks. Also, his elemental skill, Ancient Rite Arcane Light, is replaced with the special elemental skill, Northland Spearstorm. During Northland Spearstorm, Flynn summons a flurry of spears in front, dealing AoE electro damage, and causes his elemental burst, Ancient Ritual. Cometh the Night, to be replaced with the special elemental burst, Thunderous Symphony. For the next 6 seconds, it's basically similar to Verisa, where she can perform 2 different types of bursts. The base cooldown of Northland Spearstorm lasts for 6 seconds and will not be affected by other effects. This might sound confusing, but just think of it as how you perform the special skill during Cyno's burst. But you're also able to perform a smaller burst, like Verisa too. For his elemental burst, Ancient Ritual, Cometh the Night, Flynn unleashes the true power of his lamp, dealing AoE electro damage, and after a short delay, dealing 3 further instances of AoE electro damage that will be considered lunar charged damage. Also, if there are thunderclouds nearby, Flynn will deal an additional 2 instances of lunar charged AoE electro damage, making it a total of 5 hits of lunar damage. As explained previously, when you use his special skill, Northland Spearstorm, he is able to perform a mini version of his burst, called Thunderous Symphony. This burst deals a single instance of AoE electro damage that is considered lunar charged damage. And if there are thunderclouds nearby, Flynn will deal an additional instance of lunar charged AoE electro damage. Now, just quickly looking at his passive talents. His first talent, Symphony of Winter. Flynn will gain a corresponding buff effect based on the party's moon sign. Lunar charged reactions triggered by Flynn will deal an additional 20% damage. His second talent, Whispering Flame. Flynn's elemental mastery is increased by 8% of his ATK. The maximum increase obtainable this way is 160. I think this one is similar to one of Ineffa's passives. His third talent, Moon Sign Benediction, Old World Secrets. When a party member triggers an electro-charged reaction, it will be converted into the lunar-charged reaction. For every 100 ATK that Flynn has, lunar charge's base damage will increase by 0.7%, up to a maximum of 14%. Additionally, when Flynn is in the party's moon sign will increase by 1 level, and his last passive displays the location of nearby resources unique to Nodcry on the minimap. Additionally, Flynn appears to be able to decipher the whispers of the Wild Hunt. This is maybe some kind of mechanism coming in 6.0. Now just quickly look at his constellations. See 1 part the Veil of Snow, the cooldown of the special elemental skill. Northland Spearstorm is reduced to 4 seconds. Additionally, when party members trigger lunar charged reactions, Flynn will recover 7 elemental energy. This effect can occur once every 5.5 seconds. C2 the Devil's Wall. For the next 6 seconds after using the special elemental skill, Northland Spearstorm, when Flynn's next normal attack hits an opponent, it will deal an additional 50% of Flynn's attack as AoE electro damage. This damage is considered lunar charged damage. Moon Sign Ascendant Gleam. While Flynn is on the field, when his electro attacks hit an opponent, that opponent's electro resistance will be decreased by 25% for 7 seconds. C3, Stranger in the Night increases the level of Ancient Ritual, Cometh the Night by 3. Max 15. C4, Night on Bald Mountain. Flynn's attack is increased by 20%. Additionally, his passive talent, Whispering Flame, is enhanced. Flynn's elemental mastery is increased by 10% of his attack. The maximum increase obtainable this way is 220. C5. Exile's Shadow increases the level of Ancient Rite, Arcane Light by 3. Max 15. C6. Songs and Dances of Death. The damage dealt to opponents by Flins' Lunar Charge reactions is elevated by 30%. Moonsign, Ascendant Gleam, all party members' Lunar Charge damage is elevated by 10%. That's everything for Flins' kit explanation. Looking at it, it's clear that he will need ineffa, but I don't think it's on the level of Skirk and Azophier. Anyways, what do you think of his kit? Let me know in the comments. And if you liked this video, please consider subscribing to my channel for more videos.